I'm trying to put up. This is pretty much mostly where I got all my nether stone for the ender farm that I was building. I gotta say, it is a lot. I've destroyed probably at least most of 90% of the lower half of it, and I'm gonna start working on the top half. Shut up. I'm gonna work on the top half and then probably incorporate. Oh my god. Let me get out of here. So quiet. Well, not quite yet. Anyway, so I'm probably gonna work on the top half later, where my blaze farm or where my blaze spawner is and everything. I gotta find my dog. I honestly don't remember where I put him. Oh, right. I had a little issue, you could say. Me and a creeper and an enderman got into a fight down here, and it didn't end too well. Hey, egg. So yeah, what I'm going to be working on today, other than other stuff, is yeah, I don't know why I did this wall. I think I was trying to come up with some kind of wall design that looked like it was eroded. Wow, eroded, really? That it looked like it was eroded, and that was the best I came up with. I could probably do something better, but until then. So, this is the up system. I've seen a lot of these going around. I thought this was a pretty ingenious system to use. It's honestly simple, it's very compact, and it only requires 2 redstone on each side, obviously 2 sticky pistons, 4 of the trip wires, like the latches, and string, which I have an abundance of. Not an abundance of, I have too much of. So honestly, this is really nice. Now I just gotta kind of figure out how I'm gonna get this all to work. Right now I have an idea. Let me go get rid of this real fast. But I have a little idea. Just a small little one. Hopefully it'll work out nicely. But this is going to go down to, I believe, I'm probably going to try to, oh wait, what am I doing? I'm going to probably try to get it down to at least close to level 16 where diamond starts. And then I'm going to have it branch out. I'm just going to have a branch mine, which I don't have yet. And I'm going to need soon because I'm running out of materials for my world. And once that happens, man, shit hits a fan once that happens. That's annoying. Let's turn that off. I keep freaking out that one day one of the patches is going to break that. And it's like the redstone's not going to be able to tick like it usually does. And it's just going to cause a giant flood. And I want to get obsidianized. And it's going to be a whole lot of me screaming like a little 4-year-old. That's for sure. But other than that, one of the things I have been looking into recently, in project-wise, was the blaze spawner that I do have. Like I was saying before, the blaze spawner is one of the many things that I actually want to get complete because I need a lot of blaze rods. Why I need blaze rods? Mostly for fuel. Fuel is a huge thing for me. I still never use these. This was for a project, but that never got done. Right, I need buckets. But yeah, so the blaze farm, which I want to create. Do I really not have buckets? I'm going crazy, right, guy? Wow, okay, I'm going crazy. Guess I'm making buckets. But yeah, so that's one thing I really want to make because it's a good fuel source, and it's pretty easy to like kill them once you get them into a small area. Now being in the nether does kind of prove to be a huge problem, being that I can't really transport blazes with water. One, because blazes actually do get hurt in water, so that would kind of screw up my damage system to get them down to like a low heart, or you know what I'm talking about, like low heart, so I can just one-shot them, just to make it easier on myself. But I believe, I don't know, I've never actually tested it yet, but I think they can swim in lava without getting hurt. I think they're kind of like that. I keep forgetting stuff. It's really annoying. But yeah, I believe lava doesn't hurt them, so I'm going to do a couple tests on that. If it does, then I guess I won't be doing an elevator system as easy as I'd like to. I will come up with a different way, but I guess we'll... Shit. Well, the ender balls are at the end farm. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna start building, and I'll go get them later. So yeah, that's my idea for the Blaze farm. It's mostly just going to be very, very compact area that kind of forces them into a, I guess a pen. I guess a pen would be the best. Either a pen or maybe just like an open area where I can go through them and just murder them with my... I'm actually starting to work on a diamond plate system or set of just fire protect. Now, while a lot of people don't like fire protection armor, I actually do, because I'm very stupid. You'll start to learn that as you get to know me better through this series of Minecraft and hopefully other generic, you know, kind of... Shoot, I went too far. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. You'll get to know me and how stupid I get when I try to think of something that's very simple, but definitely not for me. I try to make it as hard as possible myself for no apparent reason other than the fact that I'm just an idiot sometimes. So one of the things that I'm going... Perfect. Oh, that worked out so good. One of the things that I'm going to try to do... Oops. Yeah, that'll work. Hold on a second, let me just... I kind of don't want to be wasting like that. I was kind of hoping I could have just one wall. Shoot. Okay, you know what? Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Give me just 1 second, I'll be right back. Okie dokie. So I got my ender balls, cleaned up my inventory, put all my stuff back. I am back on track, at least until this pick breaks, and I have to go back up. But anyway, like I was saying before, I kind of off-tracked myself. Well, like that, I forgot science. Great. The reason that I want the fire protection suit so much is because I am said idiot. I get trapped in fire, lava, anything that makes you burn very easily. Anything that helps even a little bit to the point where, you know, I have the fire resist potions is a huge help to me. Dealing with the blazes and ghasts is one thing, but, you know, having them put you on fire every time, even though I've gotten a little accustomed to it to the point where I can actually, you know, dodge their bullets, it still is annoying when I'm trying to run away and I get caught in one of their fires. It's very annoying. And I'll change this up with some lighting soon. Probably going to be the redstone lamps, because those look really nice going against this. You know, let's try this. Let's put that there and that there. First we'll try this. Well, that's not going to work. I actually really like that. All the way down, right? Yeah, why not? I'm going to have to fill that in. Yeah, I like that. But we got to get rid of this. Yeah, that's awesome. I'll keep it. It's got to go straight down. At least that's going to be the objective eventually. I'm going to have to make those. I believe it's every 38 blocks an ender pearl can go. I'm going to have to do a couple tests again. And I'll probably do that before this episode is over. Just between me jumping here and back in my creation world. Because I already have a test one set up. Hopefully. It all works out very nicely, and this will just be an easy fix. If not, it's going to be a bugger. Let's get some cobblestone up in here. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not going to leave the iron. Okay. Anyway, most of it's going to be building anyway, so what am I doing? I'm going to talk about a topic that some people might not want to hear, because it probably will be a spoiler, but through a Steam sale, I think it was Thanksgiving sale? I'm actually not quite sure. Oh, wait a second, I have ender pearls now. I got The Walking Dead for a really cheap price, actually, because at first I didn't think it was going to be a very good game. I was very interested in it because The Walking Dead is one of my favorite TV shows right now. I just like the whole kind of zombie apocalypse thing. It's always been my favorite kind of, I guess you could say, themed horror. Zombie apocalypse has always been just, ever since the whole thing came about in a story, to me was just, oh, that's really cool. I mean, it's really horrible, but it's really cool. So I've just, ooh, sorry about that, because something stuck in my throat. I've always been a huge fan of the whole zombie apocalypse type themed games and kind of movies and TV shows. And oops, Mobby. In fact, DayZ is probably one of my favorite zombie games, and on Minecraft, MineShaft is. They've definitely portrayed the whole zombie type MMORPG-ish game in a way that I really, really enjoy. And I heard, oh, this is gonna, I love that. You'll have to get rid of that at one point. I really do enjoy how it turned out in the playthrough, and now that they're finally talking about a standalone client for DayZ, that's really cool. But enough about all that. The whole point I said there's going to be spoilers is because I'm going to be talking about my reactions and I guess my opinions in The Walking Dead the game. Now if you want to hear, I'm not going to stop you. Okay, go ahead. You know, I have absolutely no problem. It's the only reason I'm talking about it is because I like to hear about people's opinions in certain types of games, and I also like to talk about my own, to just put out a statement about it. But if you have yet to play the game and you don't want to be spoiled, or actually no, that would be it, right? Want to play the game? Yeah, mostly that's it. Just if you want to play the game, or I guess, okay, if you haven't seen the game yet and you're thinking about watching a Let's Play about it, this is going to be a huge spoiler because it does kind of affect how you would look at the game, only in certain parts, because the game really does tailor to how you play it. And after that point, it kind of just, you know, oops, let's get rid of that. Yeah, I'll do that. But anyway, enough about being babbling about how it works. So, you know, you first start out as Lee. He is pretty much a guy who murdered a senator because he found out that his wife... Oh! Huh. Well. Awkward. Guess we're not going down this way. Okay, well, I made it up from there. Holy crap. I didn't even know that was... I totally forgot that was below here. Okay, I guess what I'll do is start going this way. I guess this will be just my main op. My command base, I guess you could call it. But anyway. So, right, so you play Lee. He's the main character. He killed a senator because he came home and found that his wife was cheating on him, and he got mad, of course, as any guy pretty would, except, you know, like a fucking guy, I guess a whipped guy who pretty much does whatever the fucking hell the woman says, which is kind of sad, because, I mean, yeah, take a woman's advice into consideration, it's the right thing to do, but if if she's gonna control your whole life, that's fucked up. It's a push and take, not just a push. That's fucked up. So bad. But you know. So you crash after a zombie gets you, and you find a little girl, you help the little girl escape, you go to a farm, depending on however you choose. What the hell did I hit now? Oh, this is the lighting for... Okay, that works. But you go to a farm, then you choose who you want to save, which would be Duck, the little boy that you met with the family of Kenny and Katja and whatever. I chose Duck. Now, that being said, the reason I chose Duck was because first he's a kid, and I figured the other guy, which I actually don't remember his name now, I figured being a full-sized man, he would actually be able to handle himself against the zombie horde. I mean, that's pretty much, the thing to do. You go for a kid because the kid won't have the strength to fend them off, while a full-grown adult would probably have a lot better chances in doing so. Unfortunately, after I grabbed the kid, that one zombie instantly multiplied into like fucking 7. And there were like 4 of them, 4 grabbing him and chewing into him, and I'm like, well, damn. I think I made the wrong choice. Because as I was saving Duck, which was the little boy, his father came, which was Kenny, and helped him out. So I can't say I did the right thing. I really don't know. I don't know if, maybe... swallow sadness. I don't know if maybe if I didn't choose Duck, then his dad might not have made it there in time. Really? Ooh. And then Duck would have died, but we would have saved that guy. And then Herschel? No, Herschel was the other farmhand guy. Whoever the heck that guy's dad was. I really don't remember the first episode so well. I played through that thing in about a 2-day period. Where did I put my spare? Okay, I'll just take them breaking. Yeah, I gotta speed this up, because if I explain this entire thing, it'll take like 5 hours. So, save the boy, other guy dies, we get kicked out of the farm. We go to Malkin, which is where Lee is born from, to try to find his parents and save little girl from a horrible, horrible death of... Whoops. Horrible, horrible death. And, Kenny, since I saved his kid, was like, yeah, you know what? You earned yourself a ride. Come on. So we end up there, then we get out of the car, we walk down the road, and instantly Kenny's just fucks up and is like, hey, you over there. And of course it's a zombie, and then he tracks other zombies, and... Oh, God. Anyway, so then we get saved by a group, get in, and we get this old fat-ass bastard that doesn't shut the hell up. Damn, Larry. I made a couple calls where I wish I could have killed him myself, but the fact is that in the second episode, Larry actually dies. Now, be as it may, he wouldn't have technically died, maybe, if we could save him. He has a heart condition, and he needed some kind of mercury pill, or whatever the heck it was. But we did not have such things as these. So we were trapped because the farmhand that were there that were giving us shelter were actually a bunch of freaking murderers that were eating people for food and claiming that it was a good thing to do because zombies did it and only the strong survive, and that was sickening. But the whole premise around the game is on the fact that I really only do things that make Clementine happy because I know for a fact that she's the one person, she's just another main character that I'm going to have to protect. So I only do things that make her happy, even if it's not for the good of the group, because in the end, it really matters what she kind of where it goes with. So that was the one thing I made a choice on. So instead of killing Larry, I tried to give him CPR, but then Kenny crushed his head in with a salt block, which was interesting, I gotta say. So, of course, it goes on from there. She's happy, and then I spare another guy's life, and I spare another guy's life, and their mother dies because the person that was in our group that she killed, which was Mark, actually came back to life as a dead guy and chomped her. Anyway, okay, so from there, shit hit the fan. Bandits came, raided the camp in our motel. We had to leave. Lily shot Carly, which apparently my character Lee had a crush on, or was having a crush on. I actually told everybody about that I was a murderer at one point, and it was a good thing I did, because Lily spilled the beans after I told her she couldn't come with us after she shot Carly, and she kind of went down hard by just going, you call me a murderer, but you know who you're with, and everyone's just like, yeah, we know. And she's like, you all knew? So I'm glad I did that, because I would have... you don't want to be in a zombie apocalypse and not have somebody that you trust, or, someone that you depend on not trust you, because that's just not good. It's really not good. Okay, I guess I can descend here. And this is where I'll put up another one of those. Actually, so it's going to be 2 by 2 here. And it needs to go in one, so this is where this will start. Okay. Oh. Anyway. So, end story. I'm just going to skip a lot of it. I'm sure a lot of you seen it anyway, so you know a lot what happens. But getting to the 5th episode, after we're in Savannah, Clementine gets kidnapped, Lee gets bitten. At first I thought it was just like a joke. I figured, like he's going to wake up like he did when he saw Clementine as a zombie on the RV, and he woke up and it was just kind of his primal fear coming to him, or just saying, protect this girl. At least this is what I'm interpreting. Because the one thing he wants to do is protect this girl and get her back to her parents and make sure that nothing happens. Now, while saying that, he already knows that his parents are dead. He doesn't want to make her sad, so he just technically I just keep saying, it'll be fine, we'll find her. And then it comes to the end of the game where it really doesn't give us a choice in the matter to say, we'll go find your parents. It's more along the line of they give you 2 options or 3 options, and it's no, and no. And it's like, okay, well, don't even give me an option then. So I just picked the one with the least, likely amount to make her pissed off or angry at me. And that was, just, I wish we could, but we don't have any time. Because, at that point, all the zombies that followed us in the train were coming. So I chose not to cut off his arm, because I figured he's going to need 2 arms to get done with what he is. He's a dead man anyway, so I figured, being the game it is, they wouldn't just let him die before he got to Clementine. So I just figured, what's the point? It's just going to make more hardship on me to get to the end. So yeah, let's break this apart. So blah blah blah. We get to that point. I didn't kill Ben, which I could have, but I didn't, because once again, Clementine actually liked Ben. He didn't want her to die. So I kind of kept away from that, and I pulled him up after he fell off the bell tower, because he's an idiot. Not a surprise. I'm kind of glad he did, because he finally stuck up for himself, and he was like, fuck you, Kenny. You had a chance to see everyone die. My family's out there, and I don't even know if they're alive or dead. I have a little sister, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, fuck, man. It's about time you grew some balls. Okay, this time I'm probably going to just do 1. See how that works. But yeah, anyway. So, one of the things I'm getting at with the whole Walking Dead thing is that at the end, at the very, very end, after Clementine sees her parents, that she sees her parents, they're zombies, they're walking around. Lee passes out because the bite's just too much for him at this point. His face is just dead pale. You gotta be kidding me. So I already know at this point the game's pretty much over. So from the time Clementine pulls me into this jewelry store, I already knew this, things were getting really emotional. I saw how bad it is, and I don't really get emotional easily, but this game got me so freaking close to his state that I thought I was going to break out in tears. I've never had a game ever do that to me before, and I gotta say, it was a trip. it was a trip and a half. The game, literally, I actually, after I played it, I started watching LPs about it just to see how other people did it. And almost every LPer was either almost brought to tears or like just flat out dead crying. One of the LPers that I actually watched for the ending, at least, I didn't really watch through all of it. I just watched the ending to see if the outcome was different for like an alternate ending. But one of the LPers I watch is PewDiePie. And I gotta say, man, all because a guy cries does not make him any less of a man. It's just the fact that some people just can't handle emotional scenes like that. And the support that he got from all of his subscribers was awesome on the fact, because usually when somebody cries like that, if you're a guy, if you're making videos and it's just supposed to be for fun, you get shit on. And it's really annoying when people do that, and I can't stand when people do that. But, you know, like, that's the game. Like, it wasn't just me, like, it affected other people. So I knew at this point, like, damn, that game was fucked up. But that's only Season 1. So I'm actually looking forward to Season 2, I guess. Because they just called it a season, which is really cool. But I guess we'll find out. Because that definitely left me answering questions at the end when Clementine's all by herself and she sees two people walking away, which I'm guessing was Omid and Krista. But I'm not quite sure. All I know is that right before it ended, the figures in the dark kind of walked away. Or not walked away, like, they stopped and they looked over at Clementine, and I kind of got scared there. I'm like, oh, fuck, please be Kristen Omid. Because I feel like I'm gonna come back, and it's going to be, like, if they do make a Season 2, which I really hope they do, that we're going to be playing Clementine, which would be good, because then she can't screw up, because we are her. There we go. Okay, so that's my rant on The Walking Dead. Now, the video series has got everyone high on tensions, because the season finale is next Sunday, and they built it up really good. I cannot wait till it's done. I'm sure there's a lot of other Walking Dead fans out there, but oh god, I just can't wait. I'm sure you guys can't wait either. That's gonna be so sick. Yeah, but I got my rant out of the way, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue working on this and use the rest of the time I have to kind of just show off what I got to start up the, I guess, the giant man cave. I'll be right back. Well, bad again. But I finished it, kind of, almost. I finished the main shafts. It's not really much. It's just, you know, same old. Same as this one, except it goes all the way down to 16 at the feet. This is pretty much what it looks like. I only made one wall this time. It goes all the way down. Comes in here. I can shoot straight up and still make it perfectly. This is going to be the main room for it. Now this way I'm not quite sure what's there, but I think my tunnel with my zombie grinders there, so I'm going to start tunneling this way. Branch mine is going to come out this way, and it's going to extend that way, and of course that way. Hopefully we'll find a lot of good stuff, and I'll see how it kind of progresses from there. In the meantime, well, I didn't need that stuff anyway. Yeah, in the meantime, right before I died, before I heard a slime, I'm not sure if that came from the slime farm or if that was just a nearby cave. But let's go check. Ah, I hear it squishing. I never did fix that. Okay, well first, that's annoying. Let's see if the system truly works, because I never actually got to test it. Coming. One. I don't know if this thing's going to need all three or just two. Hopefully only two. It's going to need all three. I can already see it. Yeah, I knew it. Damn guy. The one thing I don't like about this is that the lava blade's touching. Okay. Down you go. Okay, he's burning, he's small. Touching other lava blades, they're smaller. Ow. Come on, brah. Huh. Looks like the little guys don't even make it this far. Let's see if anything got down here. Nothing. Yeah. Maybe I should scrap this. Doesn't seem like anything's working in this place at all. Well, I'll see. Until then, thank you guys for watching again. I realize it was more of a talky episode again instead of an actual let's do something today kind of episode. But unfortunately, I had to come up with something off the top of my head because I kind of forgot about recording. Not gonna lie. I've been doing this kind of obscurely throughout the week, just whenever I remember, whenever I feel like I'm in the mood, because it's kind of time for me to crack down on schoolwork because I'm getting to the last phase. I only have one more semester until I get my associate's degree in computer arts, and then I'm going over to computer science in Vermont. But I haven't really had enough time to be on the computer lately, so hopefully after the next couple weeks of kind of just fillers, I'll actually be able to pull out some good episodes. Not to say that I won't try to pull out some good episodes before that. It's just, it's hard to find time right now. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Peace out.